بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم. السلام عليكم ورحمة الله وبركاته. Math grade 6. Today we want to continue our work of yesterday in the surface area of triangular prisms. We have today some practice. Exercise number 1. Draw and label a net to represent the triangular prism. Let each grade unit represent 1 foot. As you see, we have this triangular prism and we want to draw the net. Start from the bottom. As you see here, the bottom will be triangle, it will be rectangle, and here we have length 6 and here width 4. We have 6 and 4. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And here we have 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Then here we have the side triangle 4 and 3. This is here 4, then here 1, 2, 3. And here we have the opposite side. Also here 4 and here 3. Then here we have the back side 3 and 6. Here we have 6. So draw up 3. Then here we have the top 6 and 5. Here we have 6, draw 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So this is the net of this triangular prism. Use the net to find the surface area of the triangular prism. We have here triangular prism and here we have the net. And we want to find the surface area. Start from the base. We have two congruent bases, each one triangle. So we can write 2 because here we have two congruent areas. The rule of the triangle will be 1/2 multiplied by the base, multiplied by 4, multiplied by the height, multiplied by 3. Thus, the area of the bottom, here you have rectangle, length times width, the length will be 6, so 6 times 4, 6 times 4, plus we have here the side, also rectangle, 6 times 3, 6 times 3, plus here we have the top, 6 times 5, 6 times 5, then we can calculate here. 2 times 1 over 2 will be 1, and here we have 3 times 4 will be 12, plus 6 times 4 will be 24, plus 6 times 3 will be 18, plus 6 times 5 will be 30. Now we can add. We have 12 plus 24 plus 18 plus 30. The answer will be 84. ft squared or feet squared. Who has any question here?
No one.
Okay. Use the net to find the surface area of the triangular prism in square meters. The same idea here. We want to find the surface area. Start from the base. We have here triangle, and here we have congruent triangle. Means we have two congruent areas. So multiply here by 2. So the surface, the area of the triangle will be 1 over 2 multiplied by the base, 15.6. Multiplied by the height will be 10.4. Plus, we have here rectangle, and we have here congruent rectangle. Two congruent areas, so multiply by 2. And the area will be 15.6 times 13. Plus the area of the bottom here. Also here we have rectangle, so the area will be 15.6 times 15.6. So here we have square. Now we can calculate. 2 times 1 over 2 will be 1. Now 5.16, sorry, 15.6 times 10.4. The answer will be 162.24 plus 2 times 15.6 times 13. The answer will be 405.6 plus, here we have 15.6 times 15.6. The answer will be 243 143.36. Now we can add 162.24 plus 405.6 plus 243.36. The answer will be 811.2 meter squared. Who has any question here?
No one.
Let us to take attendance, then we can continue. Aliazia?
Yes, Mr.
روضة ناصر. روضة ناصر. روضة ناصر. روضة سلطان. روضة سلطان. روضة سلطان. شمسة.
Yes, Mr.
شيخة. شيخة. شيخة حامد. Absent?
Yes.
Absent or present?
Present because she just answered.
عليا.
Yes, Mr.
لطيفة.
نعم.
مريم. موزة.
Yes, Mr.
نغم.
Yes, Mr.
نورة. 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 هاجر.
Yes, Mr.
Okay, let us to continue. Who can read exercise number 4, please?
I'm Nahum. Can I read it, please?
Okay, now.
Mr. Saldivar is building a ramp in the shape of a triangular prism with the dimensions shown. Sheets of plywood are 8 feet long and 4 feet wide. What is the minimum number of sheets of plywood he needs to buy in order to have enough to build the ramp?
طيب, thank you, Nagam. Who can tell me what I do here?
Mr. Do we need to find the area and then divide it by 32?
Great. We want to find the surface area, then divide it by 32. Why we want to divide by 32?
To find the minimum number of sheets of plywood.
Excellent. So as the first we want to find the surface area. Start from the base. Here we have triangle, and here inside also we have the congruent triangle. So we have two congruent areas of triangles. The rule of triangle will be 1 over 2 times the base. The base will be 84 times the height will be 13 plus, and here we have the top rectangle, the length 85 times the width 12 then down we have the bottom, the length will be 84 times we have the width 12 like this side. Then we have the back side, here 13 and here 12. So 13 times 12. Now we can calculate 2 times 1 over 2 will be 1. Then we have 84 times 13. So the answer will be 1092 plus 85 times 12 will be 1020 plus 84 times 12 will be 1008 then you have 13 times 12. The answer will be 156. Now we can add 1092 plus 1020 plus 1008 plus 156. So the answer will be 3276 ft squared or feet squared. Then to know the minimum, we have here sheet of plywood are 8 long and 4 wide. So the area here will be 8 times 4 will be 32. 8 times 4 will be 32 feet squared. So now the minimum will be 3276 divided by 32. So the answer will be 102.375. Who has any question here?
No one.
Who can read exercise number 5?
Mister, can I read it?
Yes, Moza.
A tent in the shape of the triangle prism with the dimension shows if the comes to make the tent cost 4.99 per square yard. How much will it cost for the fabric to make the tent?
Thank you, Moza. So at the first, we want to find the surface area. Start from the base here, triangle, and here we have the congruent triangle. So multiply by 2 because we have two congruent areas of triangles. The rule of the area of the triangle will be 1 over 2 times the base will be 2 times 2 times the height 1.7. Then here we have the bottom rectangle. The length will be 3 and width will be 2. 3 times 2 will be 6. Then here in the side we have rectangle, and here in the opposite side also we have congruent rectangle. So it means we have two congruent areas, so you can multiply by 2 and 3 times 2. 3 times 2 will be 6. Now we can calculate now 2 times 1 over 2 will be 1. Then multiply by 2, multiply by 1.7. The answer will be here 3.4 plus 6 plus 2 times 6. 2 times 6 will be 12. So 3.4 plus 6 plus 12, the answer will be 21.4 yards squared. Who has any question here?
No one.
No one understand or no one have a question?
No one have a
No
question.
one has a question.
No one have a question.
Okay, great. طيب. Who can read exercise number 6?
I'm Nagam. Can I read it, please?
Okay, now start please.
Why is the surface area of a rectangular prism measured in square units rather than in cubic units? Explain.
Who can explain for us?
Mr. Amnagam, can I explain, please?
Yes, yes, no.
Is it because it's a 3D shape?
Yes. Surface area have two dimension. So we use the square unit. But the volume have three dimensions. So we use the cubic units. So this is the difference between the surface area and the volume. Okay? طيب. Who can read exercise number 7? Shamsa, can you read it?
Yes. And the surface area rectangle has base triangle height of 7 feet.
Thank you, Shamsa. Here just we have the base, triangle. I will continue to the triangular prism. So draw here the same base. Then continue to the triangular prism. The height here will be 7. Here 7, here 7, and here 7. Start from the base, so the surface area equal the base triangle. We have two congruent triangles, so multiply by 2. So the formula of the area of the triangle will be 1 over 2 multiplied by the base of the triangle here will be 2.6 times the height will be 3 times 3 plus we have here the bottom rectangle, so the area will be length times width 7 times 2.6. Then here we have rectangle, length 7 and width 3. Then we have here the top, also rectangle, 7 times 4. 7 times 4. Now we can calculate. 2 times 1 over 2 will be 1 times 2.6 times 3. So the answer here will be 7.8 plus 7 times 2.6 will be 18.2 plus 7 times 3 will be 21 plus 7 times 4 will be 28. Now we can find the total. Add 7.8 plus 18.2 plus 21 plus 28. The answer will be 75 feet squared. Who has any question here?
No one has a question.
Everything is clear, Mister.
Alhamdulillah. Who can read exercise number 8?
I'm Ali. Can I read it?
Okay, Alia.
Find the error. A classman found the surface area of the triangle prism shown. Find the error and correct it.
Okay. And here we have area of bases. This is the base. We have two congruent bases. So multiply here by 2. Then as you see, 6 times 8. 6 times 8. Right. What is the error here? Who can tell me what is the error? You have missing value here. What is the missing value?
10.
Why 10?
No, sorry, not 10.
Is it here correct? Or we have missing value?
We have a missing value.
What is the missing value? What is the formula of the area of the triangle? Who can remember us?
I'm Nagam. Can I say it, please?
Yes, yes, now.
1 over 2 multiplied by the length multiplied by the width.
1 over 2 multiplied by the base multiplied by the height. Right. So what is the missing value here?
One over 2.
Great. So here we have 1 over 2. So 2 times 1 over 2 will be 1. Then 6 times 8, 6 times 8 will be 48. Okay, here area of faces A equal, here we have this face, here 7 and here 6. And down here, this face 7 times 8. And here the top 7 times 10. So this is different areas. So we cannot write 3 times 7 times 10 because the three faces not equals. This is different areas. So here this is wrong. So the area of faces, we can write the area of the back here 6 times 7 will be 42 plus the bottom here 7 times 8 will be 56 plus here we have the top 7 times 10 will be 70. Then we can add 0 plus 6, 6 plus 2, 8 and 7 plus 5, 12, 12 plus 4, 16. So now we can add to know the surface area will be 48 plus 168 the answer will be 216 inch squared. Who has any question here? Who has any question?
No one.
Okay, this is our video today. Thank you for your listening. Have a nice day. Have a nice weekend. See you next week, next Sunday, inshallah. Today we don't have homework. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.